United States Olympic Committee Training Design Symposium. 2008, Cliff Inglis, National Team Coach for Triathletes. Competitive Phase of Periodization. This original lecture was about 40 minutes long. The United States Olympic Training Center Resident Athlete Program. Athletes have wide range of goals, skills, and training age, which creates challenges due to different stages of development. Mission is to get top of the podium of Olympics and Pan Ams. Also have a development program. Plenty of resources at the United States Olympic Training Center, which are offered to residents and national team members. Philosophy of program. Classic periodization model with Tudor Bomper. His experience as athlete coach plus studying has formed his philosophy, and his is Cliff English. Being extremely mindful of where every athlete is at developmentally. Team plan derives from individual needs. National team coach must focus on all levels, both narrow and holistic. National Team Summit discovers needs of athletes, and athletes feel like their voices are heard. The program plan starts with end-of-season individual meetings, that is, review goals and touch base, casual chat, etc. Athletes should have own goals, process and outcome goals. Athletes may need guidance with plans and goals. Coach needs to reinforce athletes' goals. Empowering athlete is essential, which builds bond and trust. Individual meetings precede team, year plan, long-term meetings. Example, camps, competitions, etc. National team summits help with long-term plans. Individual year plans come after team year plans, and these plans focus on macro and mesocycles. Program design. Beginning of year meetings are follow-up to end of season meetings and dial-in plans, goals. These meetings are follow-up with frequent meetings, monitoring. Practice plans may change based on meetings, monitoring. Each week sessions are developed due to meetings, monitoring, individual needs. Macro cycle is guide and not set 100% in stone due to monitoring. That is, know your athletes. Session design may need to be adjusted, adapted individually. Athletes will have different competition skills, training age, and you can group athletes of 3 to 4 by the characteristics, or by those characteristics, or by these characteristics. Many individuals are really team or small team sports when it comes to training and preparation. Team general plan. Bumper chart lists all athletes, general things, competitions, priority per athlete, etc. is consulted frequently. Dialing program for each individual. Each athlete gets a card that assesses characteristics to improve, and this card is updated each year and given to athlete. Individual year plan, bumper chart for each athlete that focuses on individual athletes' season. So several times during this audio notes, I've referenced Bompa. Tudor Bompa wrote a book, or several books, that dealt with periodization. One of them is actually called Periodization. You probably Google him and get a lot more information on that. The Bompa chart I keep referring to essentially is an annual plan. It's a periodized chart that essentially lists just about everything that you could think of in terms of training, psychological needs, nutritional needs, competitions, camps, intensity of training, volume of training. All of these things are kind of put on one chart. I think I do have some other slideshows that you can actually see one of those bumper charts. Nonetheless, this was a really short lecture, but it's packed with information just in terms of how this coach actually sets up his plans in terms of meeting with the athletes several times during the year to evaluate and monitor the training. I think that's really important in terms of being able to communicate with your athlete, knowing what the athlete needs and providing what the athlete precisely needs. If you're dealing with a team of age groups and different skill sets, now this particular audio notes can become more increasingly effective.